Jamaica, right? And you know, you have a prime minister, you have a government, the uncaring where fight the people. And the people them get it now, you know. Because whether them are GLP and PMP or no P, people get it. And them see the trick. You understand? The talking no match the action. Not at all. So I talk to the brethren who campaign to pay Anjo, show some other people who vote for Anjo. I make a hear what them I say. Yeah? I make a hear them I say. A matter of fact, the 2020 election, where you call, remember you know, me no flip flop. Me keep it straight. Me just remind the people them what you say. Because in your head, you have wrong estimation. You have an estimation in the 21st century. If you say when you talk it just die and then you can't do anything and get away with it. Nah work. Me start take good note when me say the 2010 Tibali incursion. Me take good note of things, you know, because I not vote. You understand? But you know, me take note because Bruce at the time where Anjo was a part of the cabinet. Bruce make it sound like everything alright. I mean I said not even one blood shed. Not even one blood. But you don't take sleep mark that. Yeah? Because you have other ways to do the thing. Instead they say, okay, me I gonna try this, and then you come and talk bigger and bold, and then send in the army, like when you do with the house, them over there so. You come do the same thing. Yeah. No, people have a pressure, you're not first to do this. You hurt poor people now, brother. See? Yeah. Now you have some people, you know. Let me tell you this. You see, most of the people them wake up. Them know it's not us for vote. But we are get tricked, we are get conned. By a canster. And by a evil. By a evil. Forces of evil. We only thing for the big boys. Use more give people what they want here because one of them stupid. You think everybody a Google? Eh? Now I look back in your speech, in your victory speech, in a 2020 or so. But me that say, in the height where you a jungle, man, you know, Blade, Ingrid, Kirk, Dennis, HD, bless up, man. In the height, you notice me saying at the height before I call the name and I go back. In the height of the pandemic, Jacob, big up yourself. You call an election. We know some most Ingrid bless up. Yeah? We call an election, but you know say most people don't come out and vote in an election and them things. You know. But you know, mine, although soldiers and police and mash up people. Big up, bless up yourself. See? You know, mine call the election and then money run and people are run out and how much people. A matter of fact, that caused over 3,000 people for death. Now we don't hear nothing about it. Like we talk about the sick V and them thing. That's why I know you can't forget the people. Because if you say this is a pandemic, I have to shut down a place. Why me that call an election at the height of that? In the height of that, when you lock up the youth, them, you use everything to destroy them. Me hear you say in your speech, where you born and grow, and you say poor people, when no matter about your house, you know declare it. I mean I tell people don't buy into this foolishness. You say poor people if you have big house. And I say you hear that? No, in a parliament, we just gone a couple of days ago. You show the house and I say and a poor people that. Do pan the size of the house and a poor people that. That me a trick people. A poor people. See the girl couldn't have money. Me a virgin I say the girl and say what she can do now. Actually that touch me. The girl say, me don't have $300, my girl say, I don't know what to do now. This alone, him say me like she said she can kill herself. Me never need a part, but me I tell her say that touching. She don't have bus fear. But you are work and you go in an enemy Morgan house and say, we have civilians. And say a gang. You're evil, brother. Unforgivable. This not nobody can forgive you or nothing, you know. And if you know you get your things, them and all kind of things. When you look, your ear chuck the amount of this you have. And remember, you know, you not take for the land. You not go war with Maroon. You don't want to take the land. You don't want to give to Chinese. I give to own senator. You not take for everything in a senator. I give to big people. Remember, you know, the government. Remember, you know, listen. Them appoint as prime minister for look about our affairs. I want the people them to know this. Every single stone, the gravel, the sand and thing. It's like you have a house and you have a maid I have some, if you look for your place here, you have some people have looked for your place here, but at your house. So the country belongs to us. You understand? You put in some executives to manage this for we. That means if you have proper schooling, proper education thing, proper security, proper this, the climate for right that we can create job and live good. See? If you know for manage your house, you just scale it up. You manage the country. You understand? Not for rape the country, rape it at wealth, sell it out to some big boys and do all kind of good things. It's bad. You see me? Make us see what they might do, man, but they might give them own home as notice. Nah, work. So him have a problem with land. Chinese come and build place. But we are pay them. And him take how much acre land, give them in a concession. In a concession, brother. I want to watch this and then I talk to a virgin vote. More than one people have vote for you now. You understand? But now make you just listen to the speech the man make. And look if him now live out, him just come and make some speech. But the same thing he might do to the poor people them. You was the opposite of Michael Manley, brother. And you still you same man. You know why? You know why I have to expose it like this? Me a Manleyites. I may see a top Manley. We not do the country nothing. We not have 1 cent. Him say rather wear simple clothes and drive in a simple car. And anybody with arrogance, you must see in a government. And him try to do everything and pass everything to alter the balance to the poor and black. As a man with higher color than you. Yeah? But we have more privilege, but him stand up for poor people. Just like myself. That's why I'm not friend no. No. You think me not burn out the big boys them? No. Poor people have nothing to give me. But we stand up and we not flinch. We not roll over and die and run with them and come laugh up and say, yeah man, them for go, man. No, we cannot do that. We come from real ghetto. And we have a heart. You understand? We don't have nothing, you know. You don't have nothing. You just run down something. I mean, may I tell you again, just remind you again. Me say, no, the richest set of people, when I feed them time to go, whether by age and you go lie down and just pass off and then bury you, the whole of we are going under this. All of us going under this. Yeah? Look on our speech at 2020 where it shouldn't even have the election. But them calculate it because after the election, this is what them that do. And people are run out. And by the way, it should have a law that when you go out, because I remember me talk to a lot of people who buy voting. And yes, still the vote, still 30,000 people still never come out and vote because they lose vote. Yeah? And when you say, oh, I win this now because I love voter turnout, nobody now go, oh, people have sense. But the one that will come out now, yes, still 30,000 still not come out, them did have sense. From 2016 to 2020. In the height of the pandemic, when there's a flare up that you knock it, you can't go give your granny, them dead. Over 3,000 other people, them lost them life and they must sweep it under the carpet. But now let you go, you know, because you're evil. And never even time for election. See, local government, they might try to do something, but them could have called, why them never call it then? See? But you call this. You understand? You're evil. All right, watch it, just listen every word when I say in a victory speech in a 2020. And then I play something and then I talk to about you. Listen here. Listen this.
Thank you everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Desmond. Good evening, Jamaica. First, let me say thanks to the Almighty for sparing us and for guarding us with his mighty hand. We went into an election with the backdrop of a pandemic. And you will notice that I'm speaking to you while still waiting.
That means a man going to an election where you can put off. No, say, okay, make it rage and burn out itself or do something. And you make sure going to an election, that means him kill off. I get up people that go vote, you know. And them a carry team pan them granny and them thing. And a matter of fact, them take them out, you carry them go vote. Say if somebody like you, and an election time in there, you know. But call it, because I want a mandate where enough people are afraid and come out. But if I do it away here, me better off and then I can have a longer time now and I can walk them, take the land, do everything. When it come up to election, I just pure some of them again, because them licky, I will keep them poor. It not work. 21st century now. We are wholly accountable. We trick the people them and kill over more than 70 people dead at even the day. And it hurt me head up to today. Because not even one blood that never have to shed. If he never intervene and go on with him foolishness. Trick the people them and kill them. You understand? People lose them people left, right, and center. Eh? Yeah, man.
Wearing my mask as a symbol that we are still under serious threat of the pandemic.
Serious threat. But you still call an election and the mark and show them clocks. And I ride on the bike. The police never take away. You see it? All right. Watch him. Watch him.
By and large, I think most Jamaicans tried to abide by the protocols. I want to give the assurance to Jamaicans tonight that your government will continue its effective management of the COVID pandemic to keep you safe and to protect your livelihoods.
Keep you safe and protect your livelihood. Just listen it. Remember, 3,000 people end up dead because of this thing. Yeah? All right. When them shut it down, for nothing not come in, it shut down. Even our own people, where every country for send for them people and isolate them. You know want it on the place, him shut it down. And have our people on ship, all woman get miscarriage. Eh? Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
No doubt, we are entering into a new phase of the pandemic, an inevitable phase of the pandemic. And that will require a new strategy of management. But whatever we do, you can rest assured that we will keep you safe, we will keep our frontline workers safe, we will make the necessary allocations in our budget so that you can be cushioned and cope with the economic fallout.
So, the frontline worker, I remember when the nurse are big more than one nurse, not even little oxygen them could get. And them keep them safe. And remember, them a cushion. Remember, them get too much billion in a Jamaican from foreign aid. How much people them get? It's a handful of people them. I know. Feds you know to investigate that because of international criminality that, yeah? I know the people them they get their money there yet, you know. It was a $10,000 in a one little line when I see there. You understand? Land for me to go out there, so. But me not see it all over the country. The money gone. Yeah? Yeah, Master Cushion. All right. Watch this. Listen.
That accompanies the pandemic. Tonight, the victor is the people of Jamaica.
Hear this. Hear this.
You came out in your hundreds of thousands and you participated in the solemn process of democracy.
So if you did really mean the people them good, you have running everybody because of the pandemic and one must come out of your yard and we are shut down the place. But yes, still, the dry election in the height and make them come out in 100,000. So you are telling me, say, just you get a vote, you don't make them come out in 100,000, but then you lock them down back. And then, you know, it made over 3,000 people and one bag of them sick. One bag of other people sick, to lose over 3,000 people. And that's just the fact. People come out in 100,000. You see some people, man, me I tell you now, for when you tell the man, say, yo, we not go vote and this, I eat that thing. When the dust I stand up to him and just I say the evilness what me say, you know. You understand? That is evil. This is total evil. Yeah.
You voted. You expressed yourself through the ballot. There is indeed cause for celebration, but there is also, I would believe, significant cause for consideration. There are many Jamaicans who did not participate.
No.
There are many Jamaicans who, for fear of the virus, decided not to come to the polls.
Him know that too. You say no. Fear of the virus. But you make others come and when them sick, them end up perish. You and family and your friend them running all right. For your vote. Anytime I see people grab off for a vote and do this to what people, them know so them not good. Can never. Yeah? Mm-hmm.
But there are also many Jamaicans who, for other reasons, apathy, frustration with the process, decided not to participate.
Good.
So even though we have this overwhelming majority and the people have given us the mandate that we require,
So this is how them do the mandate, what them require. Them know most people now come out because enough people not go vote, you know. Around 63% of the people them we now, because you know, so we now vote. You understand? We know, yeah, 63%. Because 37% in our vote. Of the voting population. Yeah? Watch this.
we are still considerate of those Jamaicans who still look on with some suspicion,
Hear
some
this.
concern, some apathy on the political process.
Yeah.
So we are very cautious in our approach to receiving this overwhelming majority. It must never be that the government that emerges from this victory takes on any characteristics of arrogance,
Hear this.
of inhumility. It must never be that the government that emerges from this victory takes the people for granted.
All time own mouth. The ear, cock mouth, kill cock. It must never be. But look what I do to the people. But that's a reminder what I'm saying. People, no, these are the things that me do. Me can just grab back on some sitting and knock him with it and him don't even understand because him things are like one time now people now gonna draw back. But you say we are only to up the account. That's why I draw it because I see somebody come from me thing I talk about UDC. And then me see police the one where I chat about at the sugar company at Jamaica exercise. No, the Prime Minister sit on the house in a Morgan house and say him and the other that come from them. I don't know agency. Him. Alright. And by the way, he might do it like I think it's a state of emergency. I'll see him and Google Gaga. Because Google Gaga tell him them break the law now. But he might do it in a parliament. We say, okay, them can't sanction me in a parliament. No, you break the law. Because certain thing when you do in a parliament, you can't, number one, you can't do that because you have to deal with it outside. You can't just get up. This is another like state of emergency now, say the state in or something. And you are going to use gang, talk about gang, like a state of emergency thing. And then you blanket the place with PS soldier. And when we look at all them big gun and all kind of things, helicopter, drone, and all kind of things. And I'll be a gang to cover when you look at those 30 houses. So, you not take no house again when you look, girl, I say, but I just have face if you come out, mash up TV, mash up things. It's sin. People couldn't go school, and all kind of things. Yeah? Me I get to understand that the same sugar company have man a sell where them a sell and I do them thing. You understand? We soon get into that. See? But the man come give you something in a house and mislead the whole Jamaican population, say a gang member, and them a sell this and that and that's 30 houses. Eh? And tell me what I want to know. Destroy it and give leaching 4,000 acre free for plant. You know, say a slave with them a look. Leaching, me not leaching for put free man in an soil. So instead of we try to raise entrepreneurs, we are trying to make man more wealthy, more wealthier. Leaching is supposed to get an inch of the land. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be the farmer who farm it. You're going to get little and nothing. Yeah? Pan the same slave land. Because slave land, you know. Them are the sugar plantation land, you know. Nobody not supposed to even buy it. Cut it. People build them thing and have apartheid for them do them farm and them can live on them farm. And you say, okay, build it now, we are what have you. But you're not supposed to do this. But they should have get a plot of land. You understand? Half of our people them do the slave master, them get paid for it. You understand? Yeah, you understand? Email what? Hypnotize who? Ingrid, me? Him can't hypnotize nobody, boy. Yeah, man.
It must never be that the government that emerges from this victory takes on any characteristics of arrogance, of inhumility.
Inhumility
Must never be that the government that emerges from this victory takes the people for granted. in any way.
And what am I do now? Everything the arrogant, everything will come out of the man mouth, that him do to the people them. Yeah, man. You understand? This can't come out of a head, man. This is an evil man. The man evil. And him selling for the big boys. Eh? Him selling for the big boys. David, where him name? Just tell me a number. Hear this.
As I stand here tonight, I am obviously happy to have won, but I want to assure all of you that I do carry this burden with great consideration of the expectations of not just those who elected us, but those who are looking on us for future decision as to whether or not they will participate in the process.
Yeah,
I
what
want
I
to
say?
say to those persons who didn't participate this time that we, as a new government with a mandate that is indisputable, that we will conduct ourselves in a way that will make you proud as well and make you want to participate the next time around.
If you this or you conduct on yourself, make we proud and want to participate. With you forgot prison, brother. No for one of a charge with some things you wanna do against humanity in Jamaica, you know. And the first. You understand? That kind of yo, when I make the police force, on the militarize the police force with a Google Gaga. And him make decision I tell you one you call one bag of things, I do one bag of things. It for stop, brother. You understand? Can't do what people them like this. Same young people them when you look on the wall, lock them up for 2 and 3 years, them not do nothing. Only thing I want to head just prison them and take the land. Take the land them from work with Maroon there. And we want to do this, I want to dig it out, I want to sell it to one. They're giving a chat. Oh, and make the whole of Jamaica know. Government land like you, remember, you know, people put you in there, you take the land and I give it to the big boys them. For free! And that hurt me, you know. And then I bulldoze our people them. People like this you don't vote for. It's a joke, man. I remember, you know, anything happen when them come across, you know, them take it. Permanent end up with like nearly 2,000 acre. And I tell you where boy, him a plant, you know, notice, them a do farming pan land. And a film land, he don't have the money to buy the land, people. Or him get the land. But somebody live for a piece, for buy it. And you say that a criminal, but you know, do the same thing to Pernell. When the one in a St. Elizabeth there, Hutchinson, a 1,400 acre him and his son, and him have farm store upon it. And a woman, see them sweep it and they say him a still minister. Him a still minister. Without portfolio. You understand? A country can't run like this. You understand? It can't run like this, brother. Eh? We can't make them do with people them like this. When a woman about what she can do now, not even a bus fear. The man look on the house and say, this is not poor people. Yesterday going pan poor, them go say, poor people feel a big house. And them they say, yeah. We say, yo, when you stop take them trick then, man. You think him can't trick me? Him couldn't draw a card for me, you know? Maybe can't draw a card for me, so man. I'm different, you know, because me, you understand, can't draw a card for me. You can't use a party. Trick and style me. Can't style me, you mad? Eh? Watch this.
I raise this in my acceptance, and I don't call this a victory speech, because with such a large mandate, it brings a whole new dynamic as to how we manage government.
Yeah.
In our last government, the narrative of corruption dogged us.
So, know the last government, that the 2016 government, it dabbed them, but him put in the same people and put in more. Because the world not gone away, other people not gone away. So, in the last government, you know, corruption dabbed us. And people like this, you know what? Eh? So, some man for go to prison, brother. Man, them not have nothing for poor people, brother. Eh? You come from a poor background and people that say run this and this say run. Eh? When man they know more better off. But sit down and stand up for poor people. And then you make outside forces where rich people are running because them take the land, and no want nobody get it, The land them what about take with no one manly. Give them the land, better. Man, they give poor people land, And build up and come with the housing trust and come with the whole idea and come with this and from Jamal go right back in and even go straight up to university go free. Health system up, everything up. Them try to assassinate the man. Then them him come out and tell lie about man they mash up Wakana Jamaica. You think people are idiot? That's why we attack him. That's why me attack him. He's a man the heights. Me know the foolishness. We want to say a prime minister where I look about the common man and I look about your interests. Man, they come with AMC, them destroy it. Bus system used to run better. I never see police I run up and down pan bus and fling and one bag of things and all kind of things up. No, can we live through it. Bus inspector come and inspect the doctor and the driver, not you the passenger. Make sure you get good ride. Allow me to tell. When the doctor have to dress up nice and the driver, uniform and them tear off a ticket and have to give you a ticket too. Remember, 1 CS, 2 CS, 3 CS, 4 CS. You remember? Good. So not like them come about that you and mash up car and do all kind of things and do one bag of foolishness. No. You understand? Police never give them kind of trouble here. See? I need you for first in study. And if you rise people from out of the slum, them no want that. I just them big boys, them take things and give them. And the whole of them, remember them about for raise up here now, but yet still the whole of them live in a big house. The whole of them as politicians now, where you put in the whole of them. Them take away the beach, them take away everything. I mean, I know some people not see it. Me see one make a comment, you know. I know, me sure say you're PMP. So you are who? You're boomer. You are 2 sheet of zinc. You are nastiness. You're bottom feeder. Yeah, that crap them and them. Yeah, you are the whole of that in a one. So what if you want to be a labor right? Remember, you have JLP people in their foolishness. Most of them not do this. Them know night. And them have a heart because them know them are Jamaican. Especially people them in diaspora in Jamaica too. So them see this, them say, no, we not I know this. No, because we want Jamaican. You have PMP people the same thing, and you have no people with no vote. But let me tell you what I want to do. We have to start with our government accountable. Make them stop sell out for resources. We don't have no plane. We don't have no train. We don't have no ferry. Everything is shut down. Poor people, them say, am you down? And we must talk. Because when you talk, you're PMP, what me, I'm on the heights. You're a piece of shit. Yeah, man. But no, you know, say my PMP. So you are who? You are one of them where them buy a boat and give you 3 grand. 3 grand for 5 years. Split the 3 grand in 5 years and tell me how much you get. Much you get per year. Someone have 3 grand, 5 grand for 5 years. 5! That means you get, if a 5 grand for 5 years, you know, say, it's $1,000 a year. That's like $19 a week, no? So them get around less than $4, $3 a day. $3 per day, right? 19 Jamaican dollar a week. Yes, they vote for. And any politician will buy vote them to start go to prison. But we want a good police force. Yeah? Nastiness you. But no, you know. Yeah? You should be ashamed to say you're labor right. You piece of shit, you. Yeah? If it's true to you, say, let me tell you this. I'm going to tell you this. I come tell you up front. Me never say family member, relative. Me never want go in it. Them not even them can run put me. And mommy and daddy alone, me salute to. And them that they are now. So you know, say right now, you know, me is not a man where me is not a man who can't tear me now. Don't play with me. You understand? Yes, don't play with me. You understand? Me not play with nobody. And we name freedom of speech. When me come and chat, you know, come tell me boop up because you know when them say that to you, you can't read it another way, you know. So if you're labor right and you have a member of parliament or a prime minister and from them I do wrong, if you're labor right, you have to fall in line. That at one time when them can't tell a lie and do them, the real JLP them when you say, hey, them not do this. Them are say a fuckery. Them are say a fuckery. You never know. Yeah, man, anybody fall in the seat, man, we hold them, man, we do them the same thing, man. With a business, man. So, uno will pick up for this guy. Uno have the same piece of shit. Uno benefit from the spoils. I will not idiot to because you have one and two of them where them no care them hungry. My prime minister, this could be your prime minister. Eh? That you have phone the prime minister, all idiot. Prime minister for Jamaica. We have to pressure it. Can't mash up a place and give it to the big boys then. We know unite with them. Watch this.
And it is not something that we can hide away from.
Hear this.
And I
Corruption.
want to be clear.
Look now. Hear what I'm doing. Let me make you hear this again. Listen again.
This, in my acceptance, and I don't call this a victory speech, because with such a large mandate,
Listen.
it brings a whole new dynamic as to how we manage government.
Our
In
manage.
our last government,
Last
the
one.
narrative of corruption dogged us.
It's not no narrative. Corruption dab you. It was not narrative. You don't have to use some of the narrative off. Eh? Picture there, the woman like work when have not at all. Get the job 15 to 13 million. When you look at member of parliament that take money for your bill plates and do all kind of things. You have railway, and no one can get try. Yeah, and then you can continue over and over. But narrative of corruption. Nepotism and cronyism till it's weak. But here we are. Just listen to what I say.
And it is not something that we can hide away from. And I want to be clear, because there are many persons who will now be assuming state authority,
Yeah.
who may not have the understanding as to how that authority should be used. They will know clearly that this government does not stand for corruption.
Who corrupted like the government right now? No government. No start everything when them say to you, I that them turn and do. Just watch me now, man. Eh? You see it? You hear this? Alright, yeah. No stand for corruption.
We have, as a country, managed to come to consensus on fiscal matters, on monetary policy. There is an evolving consensus on crime and violence, national security. We have a consensus developing around growth policy.
Growth, you know.
But there must now be a clear consensus, strong position on anti-corruption.
Anti-corruption. The police corrupt. Them corrupt. Charles have the 2,000 acre land and I know nobody no question me, no police. Me no see no Joan over him house. Me no see not all. Remember, you know, him not have the money, you know. Him sit down there, them not get good pay, you know. But him come up with the land. Him have more land than, listen, him want to turn landmaster. Then I want to have 1,000 acre, 1,400 acre, the same sugar land. What people them dead in a that far. Mash up, beat up, do all kind of thing, rape, sodomize, everything in the cane piece. Work it out and pay. Them shouldn't buy one, not even an inch. You want to take it and get a billionaire and say him and do things with it and the government again. That shouldn't be people who stand against. A matter of fact, we have a petition. Reaching if you leave land, you have to go to it, man. We not get enough out of NCB already, man. It's bad, man. You understand? The big boys, them like them run film head, you know. So when them out of politics now, him well comfortable. It now go so. You have, let me tell you this. You have to do it like in a Central America. When them come out of politics, let me tell you this. You have to audit everything. Anything you can get accounted for what charge your feet. Everything. So that means you're in there line your pocket. Yeah? You're in there line your pocket. We're not in that foolishness. With none of them. You understand? Yeah, man.
The mandate is also a victory for conscientious and thoughtful policy.
Thoughtful conscience.
We saw manifestos being presented.
Hear this.
That were poles apart in terms of their content and structure.
A manifesto full of lies and deceit. And you remember manifesto, listen, I don't see people that come out come vote. Some of the people never seen a manifesto who have vote and buy vote and have the time to look through the manifesto neither. You have to come and talk. Kind of for them now read. You understand? when you talk, let me listen to you. But them now go read it and pull nothing apart. They made it see me that pull it apart and tell us that foolishness this. You understand? Them not going to do that. Them that's why you say something and print something and give them throw that one side and I look the little money, the 5 grand, the 2 grand, some food. Jamaica can't stay so. Can't sell on the rights, man. No do it, man. We come out of slavery and we do have a set of people who are keeping us slavery. We're sick. Sick in our head. Right now, we can't even get visa. Right now, we can't even pay for your passport. Hold on.
The manifesto that won,
yeah,
the manifesto that was realistic. The manifesto.
They feel manifesto realistic. Realistic. When do out of the manifesto now? Can't no realistic. A foolishness. Yeah? But more hold on poor people. Realistic.
That was doable. And what it says to me is that the Jamaican politics, the Jamaican people are maturing in their outlook.
In them outlook.
They understand that populist policies can have a destructive impact on the national good.
Yeah, populist policies. So politics help poor people. Him struck it down and come with up and say manifesto. People don't read the manifesto, you know, so I buy a vote. And you still lose 30,000 votes. We talk truth to power, you know. We're in a business, you know. Man, they're the most evil man we ever see as a prime minister in Jamaica, you know. Yeah. We see it in Africa, you know. We see it in Africa, but we see it that way, yeah, it's tough, man. Hear this.
So, in that regard, Jamaica has won. We've had a very, by and large, a peaceful election, an election that can be emulated by other countries, and we must all cherish our democracy.
Democracy. The democracy right now, you can't even keep. The 99 police are come lock you off and ask if you ask them. When you honor your own mother, let me tell you, you honor who give your life, who create you, your mother, your dad. And that them a take from you. That's why them say you have a heavenly creator, but you have an earthly one, don't it? So your mother and your dad will bring a sperm and egg, bring you together, you know. See? And them create you, give you life, so and them pass off and you can honor them. And you have police I come take. I tell you, hey, if you ever keep me lock you up. Not even 9 night. Not even 9 night. Them have policy. Them are named dictatorship in Jamaica. Yeah?
I want to acknowledge the PNP and Dr. Peter Phillips. Tonight, I received a call from Dr. Phillips conceding and congratulating. And I thought that was very sportsmanlike and very dignified, and really reflects well on our politics. And I too obviously commended him on putting up a good fight. As I said today in an interview, politics can be like gladiator sport. But after it is finished, we must all try to be good sportsmen and sportswomen. And for good reason. The task ahead of us is not just for the Jamaica Labour Party. The task ahead of us is for all of us, including...
So, he must say not for just Jamaica Labour Party, I feel the big boys. He might make some Monday speech and talk, say it's not for just the number one that's not supposed in your head. Command that tell you say, remember, you know, everybody dep on board and this and that, and remember you have to look out for every man. You know the thoughts today that is not just for. Then why you use the word not just for Jamaica Labour Party in the 21st century, man? If you never think about something, you won't even use the word. And people want to have sense now when you just want a good. You want a good government for run a country. Not for that through my JLP and my PMP, but if I run the country good, you allow that. But when you see them mash up your country, you have to come in, you have to step in, you cannot afford this no more. The country will go back where you know, see a big boys them. You can't even go to your beach. You get beat and kicked down. Backs down. And you harass our tourists Only in Jamaica. Because remember, no hotel can go to them all beach side in America, in Canada, in the US, in the UK and them places. No, you cannot do that. So you fly in where you have the eyes on the file. There, Yeah, man, there some brother up. See? So you fly in, and then when you look, they beat them one people in the UK. You arrest the tourists, eyes on the file, and we alone some come in and you arrest them. Move from side of the man, them and make them, and then with us, you mad? Them they rather throw we out. You understand? No say guys on the file. Eh? Hear that one, yeah? Hear this.
Including the PNP. And so tonight I also appeal to PNP supporters. Do not feel dejected. Join us in celebrating Jamaica's victory.
You hear him?
You will have a very important role to play in Jamaica's stronger recovery.
You know what? If it just lock them up, lock up people, lock up the poor people. Because the poor people have a strong role to play, I'm going to roll them play for sell vote. And then we mash up them house and do all kind of things to them. Eh? Sending the army and soldier upon them. You want to do it in a trivially encourage and you come do it again 2022. The girl has said, well, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have this permit. I said, Jano, that lift me up. Jano, I have to come burn them same time. It's wicked, man. If you know some people, them blood, sweat, and taste pan the same sugar land what belongs to we. People want to understand this. When you talk about government, him not own nothing, him just an executive. We never vote for a prime minister, by the way. Him run as a member of parliament. Him run as a MP. Okay? And them don't just win him seat. So let me show you a thing. Even if I'm the leader for the party, let me show you something that's shocking. That's why they want them that strong here. You see, if the people them not vote for him and him lose, him can't be a leader again. Him can't be a leader, him not have no seat or nothing, him couldn't be a prime minister if him lose him seat. You never know. Or him can be a prime minister. So if he was a leader and you lose a seat, there is no way you can be the prime minister of the country. Because you couldn't go say somebody else say, okay, we could try to put him in the Senate then, and then he might be the leader, and then he might turn prime minister. It cannot work like that. You understand? And not even the finance minister supposed to come from the Senate neither. Can't work so. You have to get elected. I think so. Right? One of them minister, don't it? Yeah? Supposed to. See? A finance minister that you know. See? Supposed to. Yeah? So if him did lose him seat, him can remember, them appoint you. Like when them appoint the governor general, them appoint him, the prime minister. Because you're the leader for the party. So you take one out of you. We have the same UK model. Yeah? The same model. So them can move who a prime minister and do all kind of little things. The party itself cannot remove him. We don't need election and move him and place one of them as the leader now and one of them turn the prime minister again or something. You don't have to be the leader to be the prime minister either. You understand? We don't have to know all these things, man. Saying? So him never get elected as the prime minister. Him get elected as prime minister, never get voting as a prime minister. Ongo one councillor them vote for. Ongo one mayor them vote for in Jamaica. I the one over Portmore. Every one of them get elected. Every other mayor get elected. Your councillor and them who have the most, like if PMP or JLP have the most seat in the council, them come together now and I want the leader, I want to come turn a mayor. Now him too. And people, you say when I vote now, you say I don't know the market district I want to drive taxi and bus. What if you make sure you say if them people are pressure on if you know on the mayor know say okay, this is all them strong. We don't want him back, so you talk pan your ballot, yeah? Or him run the town, I saw you deal with your vote. No make the man come by your vote, run him where. You saw them deal with you when them fees say them no want you, them are constant, them are come at your door, come knock, have some steel piece. Hey, them can't put me in. Hey, me different still, Can't hurt my heart if people still like me, them never put me none at all. Every police get checked. Every politician you walk on thin line. Everyone I know. Every big boy get checked because remember one, me just want to know the people them have mic and heart because remember you can't do nothing for spite because make me tough, Yeah, man. I'm traumatized already by them, So you see me, I'm not put them. Yeah? So hear this now. Right now, a bank, it has shut down already. Because the whole of women that say, yo, the biggest bank. If I the Chinaman won the biggest bank, I want, no, listen, we're going to draw out the money from that. Shut it down. Shut it down. Yeah. Say your boy cut it. Look for one of the biggest processing food company in Jamaica, but I said, make sure you don't buy none of them product. 1, 2, 3 months, them overhead too big. Them can't balance. Nothing zero, because them they are spoiled and that's what you know. So them are double losing, you know, buy it. Remember they manufacture it already and it depends on shelf and now. When you look at a year, nothing. 1 year. Them must crumble. But no, what people, them when unite. That's our failure. That's our failure. Hear this.
And I am clear that there should not be any victimization.
What? And you yourself do it. Hey, that's how I play this, you know. You hear this? Am I clear? Any victimization. Yeah? Remember just play this. Get him tell about no victimization, but no it mean any victimization whatsoever. Or him himself. Eh? Look what him do. Look here.
You will have a very important role to play in Jamaica's stronger recovery.
Hear this.
And I am clear that there should not be any victimization, any retribution, any malice in how we move forward as a government. We must embrace everyone. We need everyone on board.
Yeah. Mr. The word when I'm using, I tell you, this is what I'm using against you. Eh? No victimization, no malice, no everything but the man say use against the people them. Everything when him say, just hold him to account. That's how I play them.
For Jamaica to recover stronger.
You hear him?
As I close, I want to thank my family, my wife Juliet, who is still in our constituency. I brought my younger son with me for him to get some insights into politics. I want to thank the campaign team. You would have heard from Babsy and from Desmond and Nigel. But I want to have a special commendation for Kamina. I want to thank the officers of the party, the chairman, and our very hard-working general secretary and his deputy general secretaries, and all who worked and participated. I put a word of prayer out for our deputy campaign chairman, Rudyard Spencer, who is in hospital at this moment. And I want to welcome our newly elected candidates. And for those who were not successful at the polls, to say that your effort contributed to the victory and you are a part of the winning team. There were some unfortunate events today, which one of them I will acknowledge is the sudden death of a voter at the polls. I extend my sympathies to her family.
Sudden death.
But as I close, I give the assurance that with this large margin, this solid mandate, we will be responsible.
Responsible.
We will be responsible with the power that you have given to us. We will continue our good policies.
Good policies.
Keep Jamaica on the path to prosperity.
The people, this a good policy too, you know. The policy where the man have. You know, say have to keep them poor people. You can't have nothing up to Chinese pass way in our own country. By a man we say him born and grow up poor. By a man we say him born and grow up poor, you know. The Chinese them pass us. You ever see them a raid and I put all kind of thing over Chinese and thing and go raid China like this yet? Them have over 200,000 of them in our country already. Them have them own city. Ma have it. Them have build them own thing, have them own. The man just take place and the people them live and just lock you out. Them live better than we. The girl will struggle, say she will come off and what she will do now. And I want boss here, how much money she say, oh God, that move, my man. The man, and then the man go hug them up and look. Because them try to do damage control. It's not going to work. Not going to work. I go around and give people, boy, I give them notice where them for go. You talk about anything with government land. If you look about the people, them, make them a place to live where them are go. You know the sea? But Chinese in our place, I live comfortable. How much Jamaica they are China? I live comfortable and get land from the Chinese dictator there. How much? Eh? And a business place and them thing. Let me say a Chinese I tell man, come out of place. And girl I tell her go brush teeth. Chinese girl can go brush up, blah, 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 blah. And about that man I say, all right, and if you come out, I say my bye. And I tell the man him stink. Chinese, when I think them, I tell people them, me have the video. Me never show it. Eh? Free land. Acres them I get free. Them get more than 12,000 acres free, brother. Eh? So why the people them couldn't live? You say it a plant pepper pan and tomato. Them now little yard I see with the house there, and you have some boy shame on who drive all them escalator and all kind of thing. When you come in like a piece of shit. Eh? No man couldn't pay me for go lick down one of them house. None. All uno soldier, uno evil, uno look nasty, uno evil, you know. Number one, him. Not supposed to give the police and soldier them order there. Let me tell you what them do. Them do it like under the state of emergency. Some order them say, him, I do it. Him now make no agency do it. Him say them. And the order give out already and the boy and them blanket the place. And them use under the disguise a gang. And look how long the people them buy the place. Some of them live there more than 15 years. More than that. Eh? And you say gang, I remember those 30 years there, 30. Eh? Gang live there. But you know catch one gang when look up here, old people and young people. People with baby. So woman there. You know, and like we yes, a gunshot of fire there and people are dead. No, not like that. Eh? You see me I say? And this or the other, however, Google Gaga, we are telling, oh, a state of emergency, yes, so. You have no way must survive from both foot or backside. Eh? You understand? It's bad. Let me show you something, Andrew. Look here. People have voted for you. Look
here. Me pay me money. Me pay me good money. Me come at the beach. See it here? Me come at the beach. Me can show you why you want to chuck off in. Andrew, you want chuck off in the sea. Andrew, you want chuck off in the sea. Andrew, you're wicked. Everybody vote for you. All who vote for you regret it. All who vote for you, Andrew, regret it. You're dirty man. I'm going to send a police them for me. I send a man them. I send anybody who wants to send. Because it's a freedom of speech. Everybody free to say anything when they want to say. Nobody is supposed to have no lock over nobody's mouth. If you have a government and the government now do right, citizens are supposed to talk. Some of them know why one time citizens talk. You send people to come beat them. Or I send people to come kill them. Andrew Holness, you're terrorists. Andrew, you see the people them are send Catherine, where you deal with stuff. You see the people them house where you knock down and broke down and mash down. Andrew, remember me tell you as me point to the sea. See the sea there? Crosses are going to take you. Andrew, you're no government. You're wicked. You're a murderer. Andrew, see there? See the sea, and my money me pay for come. Just to show you where last days are going to end. See your calamity, yeah? Andrew, you're going to end up in the middle of the sea. You are going to end up in the middle of the sea, Andrew, because you're wicked. You're wicked. The people, them are ball. Look on the young girl, Andrew. Andrew, look on the young girl. The young girl. She sacrificed herself. She not even a bus fare to go to work, Andrew. And she make her house. She make her house, Andrew. You shouldn't do that. Andrew, you shouldn't do that. You're wrong. You're wrong. And your followers them to tell us that you're wrong. You're not government. You're not doing no government ship. You're not government, Andrew. Andrew, you have to leave government something alone. Andrew, me don't know where they put you in your fuck. People of Jamaica want to put in Andrew for. People of Jamaica will not see what happened to you. We not stand up for no right. We not stand up for no self. People of Jamaica. We not see what Andrew do. Oh God, man. Innocent baby. Woman with their house full of furniture. Andrew, me tears upon you. Me tears upon you. Because I know my house and me feel so bad. Andrew, what if I did on my house? Me have my children there. Me can't imagine how much people left homeless. Andrew, you're wicked. You man with the house full of furniture. Andrew, you pack down the whole height. You mash it down. You're wicked. Andrew, send your boy them for me. Because of freedom of speech. And everybody's supposed to can't talk. Say if me can't talk. Me don't know that go.
See people come talk. You understand? You leave people because them not idiot. Uncle one stand up with you, and the little one them when them not really them are some Google too. But we attack as Jamaican. Yeah? Me attack you one people them. See you next week.
Boy, I didn't money I'm comfortable. Brother, Andrew, what happened to you? You never have no friend when you grew up. You know they run, you never see you grew up poor, you grew up with your granny and all of them things. So you know how poverty is like, brother. Brother, what kind of fucker that you keep up? That more I know. Cause right now I have my right for talking, you know, because I guess so you me vote for you know. I want to know if the blood clot vote for you come fight against poor people or come fight over land. You want to fight the maroon them. Now you're gonna St. Catherine gone whatever fight the people and the piece of land where you feel like say you or whatever going to happen. Because whatever go on in media, them say a gang around the land and them sell the land and whatever. Andrew, hear me I say, man. I know saw your blood clot do things. I mean, no see I know saw your bum buckler granny grow your nowadays, isn't it? What kind of fuck with them, the dog? My youth, I know saw you go with business, brother. If the land don't owned by the people, them, all you have to do, I say, alright, because see if we hear up the land, yeah. And we're going to make everybody get peace island. If you even have to sell the blood clad people in the land, what kind of thing that you're going to make the people mash down the people most, brother? Enough people let's go through them sweat and blood and tear. Even though the land might be no up them illegal thing, and no so your blood clad things. You see me? And you're a big bumbo clad man, you're no baby. You move like say you're like some pussy, brother. I mean I grow no joker, so you move. You see me? You need to deal with the people and better, brother. And that we vote for you, brother. For you make a bum buckler change. And that we vote for you for. We don't vote for you come around and come do some fuckery and chat some fuckery. Brother, you have to do things the right way because we deal with the people them. We put you where you're there. Me specially, because I vote for you. And you me vote for. You see me? Because you come and you make your speech and brother, we don't forget how you talk or you have to deal with it, brother. And you come around, brother, and you still try to fuck up the thing, brother, and mash down poor people house. I deal with poor people like dog, brother, and so you deal with things, my youth. My you have to deal with people better, brother. You see me, we are fucking human being all up on the same blood clot planet. You see me, all we take breath. One hour we go dead one day. Something I got to it. And so you deal with things, brother. Even if you don't believe in a God and you don't believe in them things, brother, you have to deal with blood clot people on a good level, my youth. You see me? Go around and try to severe up the land and try. If I ever try to sell them back the land, if them said they did buy it already, you see me? You can't just go mash down people's house, brother. Where people are going to live in our people, live in our brother, that hot, brother. You live it somewhere, you know, brother, you know, people are going to rain all of fall now, brother. Some people are all out, good all of out the door, you know. Some people are fret one day if their house are going to mash down, brother. And also you deal with things, man, you have to go and deal with things the right way, you know. Come from media and chat some fuckery, you go mash down people's house, and then boom, people's house mash down and police and one back like a gang you run, brother. You're worse than a bomb buckler criminal, them. That's all I can say. And those that are the vibes they argue, Andrew. Deal with the thing better, brother. Because you will vote for one, you deal with the thing better, brother.
The Prime Minister of this country, because you know it's big like them country sweet pepper. And listen me keenly, because I'm not afraid of you. I'm afraid of none of your colleagues, because every man got born with one life. And I born with one life, you born with one life. I'm going to tell you something. You have never been in Tivoli Garden and go around a place with them calling them DWD in Tivoli Garden, because I came from West Kingston. Where several of that piece of land round there. And that piece of land was captured by labor rights round there. In Tivoli Garden. And they build big house, board house, all type of house around there. And do you went round there to remove those people. And when you rent in Ocharias, there's a chapter in Ocharias that land spread out with a lot of labor rights. You know, and me know, and the Prime Minister know, Sweet Pepper. But I tell you something, if you cannot solve crime, I'm asking you, as a Prime Minister, step down. Step aside, because you don't understand. The cup, you don't understand how to drink out of the cup. Since you don't understand how to drink out of the cup, leave politics alone. It not belongs to you. It don't belongs to you, so leave it alone. And don't tell you another thing again, Andrew. Your wife who going around and buying land, we need you to be investigated. And we calling on the international law, we calling on Canada, we call upon England, we call upon United States to investigate you. Where do you get your funds to build those apartment buildings? Where you get those funds to go around the country and building those walls apartment buildings? Listen me, Andrew. You need them to fire their moose tail and think a cool breeze. Leave it alone! Bam!
Message.
Father.
I tell Kenya as I could come on. When I come talk about people to go plant what? Yes, we plant, of course. But that don't give the Prime Minister a right to take step of the people of the country. Especially poor people.
So what I say, just start the thing now, the button I press it, my the weakest thing, can believe. Kenway, you do something.
Now.
Alright, him leave right away. Well, Kenway, right, don't come on as a come with nothing at all, you know. You have to talk and talk shit. Don't talk in another Google Gaga things, you know. You see? We're flushing already, man.
When you come talk about people to go plant, leave, lift up. Lift up.
When you stand alone to alone and some serious people around there, you know. Alright. So let me talk to a youth where vote for you, Andrew. I'm want to hear what you say. Right now, I talk to a youth where let me call him right now. Well, I'm going to call him. Yeah? Let me hear what you say right now. Where him there? Answer your phone, youth. I talk to a youth, you know, where, yo, Andrew, people them come out for you strong, you know. In the sense something to me, one day, yeah. Answer your phone, youth. You call him, you know, if you answer. Yeah. Andrew, when you support of this, yeah? Yeah, man, bless.
Yes, Mr. Lonesome.
How you doing, sir?
Yeah, man. Manners and respect.
Alright, hear me now. You did send me the voice note, but me rather you talk straight more than the voice note. And you can just declare which party you vote for and who you support. Till when you see where I go on. Please.
Yeah, man. So, you ready?
Yeah, man, you talk. People are listening to you, man. Talk, man.
Yeah, man. Greetings to the world, man. Yeah, well, you know, I used to be a supporter of the Jamaica Labour Party. There wasn't no other party to me than the Jamaica Labour Party. You understand? Anybody who know Sean Prendergast knows me is a straight Labourite. But I wasn't one of the type of Labourite who just, you know, cling with just Labourite. Because to me, all of us is Jamaican. So I mean, some of my greatest friend is from the People's National Party also. Because I'm not gonna be hungry and know that, you know, I'm hungry and I just fed myself or fed my fellow, you know, Green Party. I mean, people is people. And at the end of the day, we all one people, Mr. Lonesome.
Yes, good. Yeah, man.
Yeah. So if the PMP party in power and them do the work for the people, I will support them. And if the Jamaica Labour Party in power doing the work for the people, them, I know say every single Jamaican, regardless what party or affiliation they are with. I mean, we are citizens of one country, which is Jamaica. You understand? And when people vote and put these vultures in power, then put them in power to take care of the plight of the people. You understand? Not to go in a power and use the resource to do their, take care of their business. And I see something happen the other day, may I tell you? Well, let me tell you, to be frank, when I decide that I have done with government business and stop being member of them fake government party there, and the great Claude Sinclair, Big Stone, and Yellow Man, we did a fundraising towards a little girl with a cancer. It was a rare type of cancer called osteosarcoma. Yeah. Yeah, well, anyway, the little girl name was Tracy and Ricketts. And we reached out to the government on many occasions to assist this little girl, just to make a government-to-government contact, to get a referral, to get this little girl transported to come to the United States. And, it go futile. I mean, we didn't get no good response. Didn't get no good response, and reach out to the office of the flamboyant Christopher Tufton, because I just play boy life and see them a live, You understand? With the people, them money, where them supposed to use and take care of certain issues that affect the people of Jamaica. Excuse me. And from there, I know I make a conscious decision that, government thing and being supporter of these vultures where don't care nothing about the people who them put there to represent. Just tell myself, said that's it. I denounce myself of being a party member. Because when I see how Big Stone and Yellow Man and Touch and all of them guys go out there, Little Lenny, them go out in front of TVG and CVM and them cry and plead for help. And nobody come to that little girl rescue. When they do decide and say them are going to try a thing, by the little girl reach New York, the little girl, them say them can't do the surgery anymore. If them do the surgery, it's going to do more damage than good. And that little girl died, and she never have to die. Very promising little girl, Tracy and Ricketts. I will never forget that little girl.
Remember, Sean Pendergast. Remember, and I see what Big Stone do. I see what the eye them. Yeah, man, I see it, man. A Yellow Man them come out, and other people come. And let me tell you this: we have a system where them tell you say the health system work. But yesterday it not work for the poor man. You have it, anybody sick. Number one, people get broke up and have to buy pin. Nobody no look boy you. Nothing at all. That means we don't have a health system, brother. We don't have no medication. We don't have nothing. And yesterday them say they must spend billions. It's a going in a pocket. We have to put a stop to these things. The arrogance and the disrespect to our poor people. Them, the big man them can fly out, them good, See? But we have to beg money. Have to do something to help one of our own. And then come give them people a vote. We say them born poor, brother. Continue, brother.
Right.
Yeah, man.
So,
wicked, man.
So from that, I make a conscious decision and tell myself, because, just talking about it right now, may I tell you, it brings tears to my eye, brethren. Every time I think of that little girl, and know said that little girl never have to die. When we reach out to Christopher Tufton office, them promise said them are gonna give the girl $1 million. You know?
But him could have give 85 million to market me, where we market themselves, and when you look, it's a letter I'm woman that. See? And if you not at 85 mil. At about for eat good.
Yeah.
For eat good enough. For healthy living. We pay them for promote healthy living. Or we not food for eat, but dirt where I eat. Them people that eat dirt, or you can promote healthy living, 85 million. But him couldn't give 1 million for help for save this little girl life. We could have come be a doctor, a nurse, a teacher, anything at all in a life. But she gone home. Okay.
And you know, the next girl now, it was this other girl. You know, my apology. I can't remember her name right off on, but I think her name was similar to Tracy Ann. But I know that her mom, what happened, she was making something on the stove and thought she lit the stove and the stove, the cylinder blew up on her. And that girl was in KPH hospital for 21 days.
And
3 weeks. And all the family them plea and beg the government for help just to get the little girl at Jackson Memorial Hospital in Florida. Them couldn't do that.
But yes, still, hold on, that girl with the blow up and nice little girl, and them have a, remember KPH don't have a burnt unit there in either, you know. So you can't keep her there, it burn off for more germs. No go that. Them can fly out with delegation. Yeah, but how much of them are cars with millions if you do nothing at all. But you can't help on our little poor citizen. It can't hurt no more, brother. Them no hurt it, brother. Yeah, man.
And it's this lady named Patricia Holness, right? Yeah, I have to give her credit too, because at one point she stepped in and said she was gonna ask for some help from the JDF air unit to see if they could assist and flying out the girl. But things turned for the worst. So when I look at how them treat, because I have an 18-year-old son and an 18-year-old daughter in Jamaica too, you know. Well, my son is not fully 18 yet. In January, he will be 18.
Yes.
Understand? And they are only my 2 kids in Jamaica. All my other kids born in the United States. So I'm not even worrying about them. But not because I still have to think about my fellow citizen, brother and sister, them kids who don't have a voice to speak for them. You understand?
Yes.
And we are noticed with this government and the people of Jamaica, them always attack. And I know right now with some of them I listen, them maybe I criticize and I say, yeah, I look at PMP boy and Rary and whatever. But trust me, I never dip my finger in the ink and place it against the PMP, them mark. You understand? I dip my finger in the ink and place it for Bruce Golden and for Andrew Holness. You understand? Those are the 2 people that I dip my finger in the ink for.
So you campaign for them too?
Of course, everywhere. Yo, anybody who know me, when I was in Jamaica and campaign time, sometime I almost pan the truck them, the trailer them, windshield me there sometime.
One of the man who laugh on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how much me did love it. All my family them know say I might support that. Me not care the PMP terrain where we have go through. I remember one time we are campaigning up in St. Catherine and we was heading up to Lidersville And when it come to a street called Leslie Street, when you're going to U-turn right, that's where the gas station and turn like you have a Birdie Park up at the Sugar Estate. Have a street called Leslie Street, right there, so Dr. Nesbitt motorcade and meet up with Bobby Pickersgill, you know, and a one piece of showdown almost gone there, you know.
Yeah.
You understand? That's how much needed love the Jamaica Labour Party, because to be honest, what I really did love about the Jamaica Labour Party, them is not the type of give handout. You understand?
But them give handout, you know. But you not see it. Because other people talk to me.
Yeah, well, them give to certain people. But I think PMP give more handout more than them constant. I make them get used to it, you know.
No, Jamaica
I was at a I was at a certain place and I hear Pickersgill call a certain lady and tell her say she have a shop. Tell her say if you just make them go and just tell him how much the price for the liquor them and stuff in the shop. You understand? And she forget some white rice and chicken back and cookie for people them. And me and him have a showdown to me and I see him Pickersgill there because I was standing at my brother gate in Yorton and him pull up and see me in my armband. And I say the wrong armband me in. So my reply to him, you can't tell me which armband for wear. You understand? Because for years my band come see a PMP run this constituency and look on the road them and the gutter them and all them stuff there. Because Gil get one of the best constituency in a St. Catherine. Him get it with backside citrus, dairy farm, all type of things. And I sell out the dairy farm for build place for dry mud for the backside company. You understand? So we couldn't, you know, the government need to be more polite with the people them. And the people them at Jamaica to me blame them because guess what?
Well, I know. So I'm gonna show the people them where you come from. This and now. Come back now with the bulldozer and them thing. They know where mash you up now.
Yeah, man. When me look, somebody call me. You know, my son, mom call me and bring me attention to it and say if me see the news because them know say well. First of all, me is a philanthropist, you know. You understand? Yeah. I am a philanthropist. So these are the type of work when me do. Me cling with inner city people and urban people because even here in America we are me there. You understand? Around the city them and stuff. Interact and get involved in a certain projects and them thing there. To do with the inner city gardening and all them thing there, you understand? Yeah, so when I check it out and I look and I see the bulldozer them tear down the place. And what really catch me, when I look and see the girl, I see a girl with some red color ear. And the girl a cry and the reporter asks her, so what you gonna do now? And the girl said, boy, right now, I not even know what I'm gonna do. Me feel like kill all myself. Yeah, man, I tell you, say, bring tears to my eye, man. Bring tears to my eye if you know, say. And it's not like that girl is a PMP. You understand? That girl is a Jamaican Labour Party supporter. Where fear vote count. Fear vote is what make Andrew Holness have the power to retaliate back on them people that we out. He might retaliate because a government badness him a deal with the people them, and you can't deal with people. So whether those people was PMP, him not have no right to treat the citizen them like that. You understand? Because them could have just simple the people them, because right there so only because the people them at Jamaica don't really know them rights, because them can't bring him, because that's a government terrorism that against the citizen them, you know.
Yes, yes.
Them can draft for paper and carry him go at the international criminal court
Of
for that,
course.
you know, at the Hague, you know.
Of course. Then we are
Because
doing
them
what we are
don't
doing.
know them right.
Yeah, man.
Is an act of criminality that him perform upon the citizen them. The
No.
very citizen
All right.
them.
Somebody, well, Sean Pendergast. Somebody, me just allow you make a talk about somebody and say, your claim say them not give handout. I mean, all right, let me tell you up front. Because I have the pictures and I have the proof. Because 9 Mile will be the whole place, them give handout. So me can't tell you say them give handout. But Sean, I don't know. Remember in a film era where them vote, him just talk about in a film time, and then at the US. But me I say, JLP give handout till it look bad. But me know that. But yeah, so him not know. But me know. Remember me all me do music. Me all you understand so me know. And I like we don't know. A matter of fact, them buy vote till it look bad. See? Pampers, everything. A matter of fact, them put them face on it. Even pan bun. Green bun. The bun, the box, green, the box, you pay more money and put candidate on it. If you do the box, than what you give for the bun. I bet they just use money and buy more bun. I mean, I want nobody come give me bun. Me no want Easter, you have to give me bun. That's a disrespect to me. I want to be my own man. That looks so mangy. You understand? Me no want Christmas, you have to give me something there, so. That means the country not moving, you got pick up for the big boys, them.
Yeah, Mr. Lonesome. That's why even in the vice note, I was so hostile in the vice
me
note.
Hear it.
Because
Me hear it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it really touched me. And like me said, the people them at Jamaica until them realize, so them trapped in a maze, and the government them have them trapped in a maze. A maze is a place with many doors in case.
And it's hard when you're going there, hard to come out, hard to find the right one to come out. It's a trap.
Yeah.
It's a trap. So when you go in, it might lead that you think you end up back from where you start. So when you go in, you're hard to come out. So, you know, for find the exit.
Inside till you last.
Find the exit are the hardest thing to do. So you're inside there and trapping a maze. So we know. Yeah, man.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So to who don't understand, we just give them a little hint of what a maze is, you know?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was very hostile when I see that, because if I could have reached to that young girl, I would have reached out to her. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
I would have reached out to her and you know, at least just give her a hug and tell her, so, my sister, you know, I mean, everything, you know, all is not lost. You still have your life, you understand?
Sean Pendy. Let me tell you now, under the guys, the government, Andrew himself, so we don't want no this and that, do this, you know. Me, I do it, central government. And the other give out. So we are bulldozer them, yeah. Bam wawa, and then we go. Me can't believe it. Remember what about people them when you go through history, the same sugar plantation and where people them blood, sweat and tears, nothing them not get paid. Them treat them lesser than a cattle, brother. So you can't, and you still Chinese in our country and them give them thousands of acres of free land. And give them the work what we have. The man go same one, the maroon land now. And nobody have land here. He might fight everybody and take it and give the rich man them. When you look the whole of port and a big boys them own it. When you look now the amount of coke and them now go throw away off on the coke, you know. I know we not hear nothing, you know. You have the biggest fine of coke in the world in a Jamaica history. Yeah? In the history of Jamaica, a basketball thing where them have force to keep open. Them divest 2 year port, them cannot run it. Them say them not have the money, I better them divest it. But you have a little one where can't tolerate big plane. I know some little plane where for carrying and little things. You still we have spend hundreds of millions and maintain it. For year, you know.
No,
We are losing, you know.
No,
Is it?
lonesome.
Yes.
This November, I think American Airlines.
No, it now go there. No, wrong. It cannot run there, and the TA no pass nothing. So when them come and give the speech, it was a live speech. It cannot. If you look on the runway, these are things that if you look on it. Remember, you can't take them word for it. You have to check it out yourself, you know, brother. Them just lie and wicked, you know. American Airlines never have no give them no pass seat, brother. And hear them now, they're playing. No, you could look because the runway is a one runway and it's not so big, brother. It can't take a plane less like 100 people. Can't land there.
Yeah, because I remember that Bruce Golden had get the runway stretch.
No, the runway not stretch enough. If you look on it at one part of road and one part of road, and do you understand? So it never stretch enough, and them spend the next 2 billion. We'd have to take off mountainside, move some people, and you can't have just a one runway just like that. Remember, we don't even have a tower there, we not better. We don't have nothing there. So the much billion where them spend are just in a pocket. And right now, at the big boys, them use it on politician. It now have no domestic flight, brother. You have domestic flight, but not for we. I pay a private flight, brother. You understand?
Yeah,
so the international flight now coming there, brother. Just look on the airport itself.
You don't know what going out coming in on them private flight there.
No, because them have 2,800, and let me tell you this. Not for them plane like them pick up from down going to South America come and then them have way. Because the 3.8 billion where them never move with. But a cocaine. Never find yet. I know you notice them not find nobody. You could have landed, alright, when you're there in a real airport, Sean, don't tell you any bag unattended what them are do with it. Don't them take it and destroy it.
Of course.
So who could have fly in an airport and carry a bag, remember over 1,100 pounds, that means one of the bag, 10 bag. That means it have been like 110 or more. Cause over 1,100 pounds. So you just bust up the 100 pounds, even for 1,100 pounds, you're 110 pounds. You could have carried one bag in your hand, more than one man to move that. One to the immigration, one to the custom, we're in there, them never carry in the bag. Eh? So you could leave up one bag in your hand and then leave at the airport for something else to come pick it up. Private jet. Eh? A big boys. And it couldn't be me and your brother. We don't have them money there. Who will give you them quote, the brother? Eh?
Yes, so somebody have to give account for it. Somebody, them know how. But what am I trying to do? That's why him come out with that ragged thing and all. I try to draw our brain, but my brain depends on everything, you know. Can I do multitasking one time? I let go for nothing, you know. Then can't trick me, you know. Yeah. Can I tell you, you know, in every year, in every decade, you have real great people rise up, you know, from the ashes, you know. You have Martin Luther King, and you have enough more Mandela might rise up, and enough more man. You have real people rise up. You understand? So if you rise up for your cause, brother. Yeah, man. If you notice, you hear me mention Martin Luther King and Marcus Garvey night, and even the message where Bob Marley pushed through in him song. Bob Marley was a revolutionist, you know.
Of course. So you see, you have real people rise up. I know Peter Touch even more radical than him, but them try to mash him up. Because Peter Touch don't care. When they must legalize this thing, but the police beat him till him soft. For the same weed and everything. But them
him still not stop burning.
No, till them kill him. But this is just Peter Touch thing. Bad Marley, Peter and Bonnie, but him more radical, him not business, and him just look for him or come do it. Him do it like Malcolm X. So them have to get rid of him too, you know. Because Malcolm X radical too, you know. Him just talk in mind and say, hey, but this boom bam bam man. Some man say, yo, I have to get rid of him. See?
Yeah, you see.
Yeah, man.
See, let me tell you, you see, if the people them did listen more of them song, they like all the poor man I feel it by Peter Tosh and all them song there.
Old vampire destroy the nation, sucking blood of the nation.
Burning spear.
Yes.
You could have run, I will never run away.
Yeah.
And all them
and the diamonds them when the right time come. And all them things there. I need a roof over my head and food on my table.
Yeah, man.
Them look how them get rid of the diamond.
Listen to them tune there, them would have get more radical. Them need to watch them need to Google and watch how the FARC rebel them deal with the government in Colombia. Them not stop pressure them and tell them I forget them a seat in a parliament to help make decision for the poorer class in Colombia.
Of course. But remember say in a Jamaica, in Jamaica, you have a thing them divided and rule. So when you divide the people, them use politics, they divide the youth, them, and then you have, that's why I believe that the kind of era leader here where them gonna send for people that kind of beat, man, and make your friend beat you. That means you have up your friend. Or your friend to kill you. That means the next man have a trust. So him stay in power and then him answer to the politician. Unless him do something, politician get him out. These things should stop. You understand?
Yeah, well,
Them things have to stop.
Well, you know, see what them do, them fight against the area leader thing, because you have some area leader where they don't lead by example still, and a lead, a govern them thing, certain things couldn't happen.
Yeah, but what them should have do? What them should have do? Some area leaders, what them should have do? Don't with the iron, because them do what like the government do now, the iron fist thing. So you govern some things and some people talk to you, but if you lead as an area leader where you talk to people, not talk about them hand and foot and do these things, it can cause something, it can cause rebellious things same way. If you lead with real example, lead like you know, like you as an elder, like you know, some Middle East place, them call you as an elder, and we show you what's wrong and what's right and thing, and everybody are talking on one voice. Now one man. But we are talking on one voice. We're not going to tolerate it. We're going to move this style from you. But we're not going to beat you. You understand? We're not going to do it. But we're going to show you the right and we're going to try to keep it on the right path and everybody. Because you may believe now. I believe it. If me and you are brethren, you see, and you do something wrong, I don't believe in a hurt you, you know. I believe in a... Alright, for you, a man no love carrying news and love cars, rupture. So, me come from East Kingston. So, if you do something and you carry news to them, man, you get shot and then you carry back news, and man, you call my name to a man when me never say nothing. And then when me look now, you carry the man name to me and I say, boy, my plan for kill you, now, Mr. Lonesome. So you want me to retaliate and you just standing at the middle. And me, sister, that you do, you know what me do? I go to the man and just say, look, every time something go on, you notice that him always a shining at the middle, come tell you something and you don't come ask me. You know what we are do? Make we do a thing like this now. With name silence. We not hurt him. But he say if we even play domino and him come here and say, what are we disperse? So we not deal with him, you know. If you mark with us, you can't come back, we can't walk left here, you know. We not hurt you, you know. So we're going to just leave you alone to stand up until you know yourself. Can we deal with you, but we not hurt you. But you not going to trick nobody else and hurt nobody else, boy. And make them hurt themselves. So you're going to feel lonely by yourself. If you're hungry, we feed you, you know, but remember, we don't want you in our company. We abandon you, man. And the best way to keep you out and make you know yourself. So we shut you out. If we play a ball game, you're not getting none of our game. Because we not play with you. If we have anything we are doing, we not let in. We just not let in because you mix up. So that alone, you have to change either. Can you get back a charge, you have to change, you know. Because you know what we know now, we know. But we not hurt you, you're not dead. Because that can't be revenge, brother. The whole of you are dead one day, brother. See?
Yeah, the whole of we are dead one day.
So it can't be revenge, everything are dead. Me here a chang now. Me here a chang now. I tell police, kill them and don't kill them. That against international law. Police must be the last resort. Remember, you know, you have to go through a justice system, you know. Police them the right for just kill who them want. And yes, the national security minister will film and double up in a money laundering, it upon WikiLeaks and everything, and all of the kill get a youth. But if they just kill and don't carry them in, and we don't spend the money on hospital like them just spend money on hospital. Carry them in, make sure you get dead. You cannot do these things.
I'm glad you touched that point that we all touch upon some more critical
you understand?
part of infrastructure in Jamaica, you know.
Yes.
As you talk about the youth them, what me did expect Andrew Holness for doing him going to power is set up some infrastructure for the youth them, set up some factory and something that mean to say, you see, enough of them youth that you see sit down on the corner, you know, all right. A year time, maybe more than 100,000. I don't really have the statistic, but I think about 100,000 kids or more graduate from school.
Yeah, man.
A lot of them kids that have many subjects just sit down on a waste now, do nothing with it. Them not have no place of employment, no place to go deal with certain things. So look, if you keep the country like that, and you have youth them there that just sit down, so what you are going to find? You'll find out, say, the female them, although them look a young female, yeah, I know like the female them when we did grow up, you know. Enough of them out there and them have sex and them things, but them now get pregnant, you know.
But we don't want that neither because, here why now, I'm going to cut this, we don't want that neither because Me remember say is a reproductive thing where it bring life. I mean I believe in a woman to just with you see like a woman a man to man, but me not believe in these things. If you respect your body man at the temple, me not believe in that because it bring life. That's why some of them in up a way. You don't you know some man who just come tell us me have this and me have this. No, respect your body and respect yourself. And that's how people respect you. But if you just live like a piece of dog, like them woman dog when have, then people now respect you, man now respect you. Then everything drops. So we want to teach them some, you know, you want to teach them no man. Morals, brother.
So, Mr.
I want naked and them thing there to stop, brother. Yeah, man.
When me I try to go with the conversation, you call them get more smarter now, you understand? So them have whole heap of sex, but them prevent themselves from becoming
pregnant, get pregnant. I'm gonna want and some of them are sell sex now, brother. Because of the government, them now put because remember, you know, for survive. You know, a man just come to a year chest man, come to a little trap. Them think that a whole business, brother. Prostitution, brother.
That's when me did bring the topic to him. I find out say no because me have a brethren. Well, it's like my brother. Me and him are a blood brother, but I'm a brother.
Your brother, yeah, me understand. Yes.
Different from even my blood brother them.
Yes,
me and
man.
him grew up together in America, yeah. So from we are 15, me and him apart until now. You understand? Half a century we are doing now. You see me? So a whole heap of years me and him are tried. Him there yard and a man say since him go back to Jamaica and dead, him learn a lot about the culture. Him man say him no see and a many country we travel. You understand? Go many places and things. So man say right now him no see nowhere where prostitution are going like Jamaica. Him man say it break him heart. You understand?
Alright, that's
man
just a lie, me I tell.
Man, and Jamaica never used to run them with
no. You know, pride and dignity gone through the window. It named survivor now. Because if you look for a man like them big boys and you take land, and then man I talk about him I built it come out in the paper. I'm a matter of fact. Me will talk back to I'm gonna bring back the leaching land business where they matter about. Him they get 3,000 or 4,000 acres about him a plant. We don't know him as a farmer, brother. If the government I think now, the man is a billionaire. Enough bamboo close down and all kind of things. What if you do? Give the people them even quarter acre, make them plant them tomato, them this, them cash crop and plant. Who plant this, The government set up back something like MC and take the food off of them. The hotel can't carry nothing. You have to buy Jamaican. You have to buy the food then. Stop import it. The supermarket where sell food and things like buy from what people then. Because and then we can export to government the market to export in Canada and America because food get some high prices. Do you understand? Same like how we are buying things from them, they have to buy things from me too. Do you understand? So what I know, so what we are doing is create entrepreneurs. Me don't want to work for a man like a slave upon the same slave plantation where now going to give me nothing. If I just stand up and we have the seed plant and I work there. And I working on when the yield up. When you look now, I him have the money. I make more money. Man, you get all already and them things. You feel go to man. He want too much and every land I send a port and them a capture. Every land all over. For the big boys. So the man they work for big boys. You know mean Jamaican people no good brother. So we have to talk as if me no put my mouth on hey. But me chat straight, me no business in a better. If the man did do something good, me that sit on one side and love him. The man do evil. Him say the things and then him turn around and do it to the population.
But me tell you, I think we are going to Jamaica to Mr. Lonesome in case the people them don't know what them are do. Alright, you see all them thousands of acre land where a plantation master them did own.
Yes.
Them have them in some trust. What them are do are going to trust them and cut up the land them and a thief the land.
And we know that them are do. But no.
Because if the people, them not no family will come claim and say, well, look, this was our great-grandfather.
No, but let me tell you, Sean, hold on this up. You know, if they go and claim it, because remember, we are general, we are right from those people from Africa, right? Remember, every single Jamaican forget even a plot. Free, remember, you know, the slave master get back them pay, brother. I'm 2015 years, so I finished pay off. Them pay
Yeah,
them.
the British, the monarchy, they pay all of the slave owner them
For the
after
slave and for the
slavery
land.
was abolished, you know.
Yes. And look over 100 years it take to pay off. And then we not get nothing. After our people, them with great grandaunt and granduncle and great this and that, them perish. So you take the land and a car with squat up on a land where a blood, sweat and tears where family them run through. Finish where ancestors there. You can't sell with the land and them are take it for themselves, brother. What kind of government this man? And by the way, anything where government have a member of our one, you know. We don't go just put them as executive, brother. Over with
Right,
things.
them is just an executive branch where they
This is how we want to educate. That's why it's good when you come talk to me. We want to educate people them to this. Make them know. So when you talk about this man about, no, he's a servant, he's the chief servant, a prime minister. By the way, we never vote yet for a prime minister, you know. We vote for member of parliament. We elect him get elected.
Yeah.
You understand?
I governor general.
Him get elected too. Yes. Can get elected too. So we elect a prime minister. Because what we do,
my next
the
one,
party
office for delinquents, you know.
if you go on to man, I'm going to pay them too much money for nothing at all, man.
Yeah,
And I say, hey Sean, I have to talk back to you because I see the time around and me I got to talk back to you, man, because we have to talk to the people them same way, yeah? Yeah, brother?
Yeah, man.
All right, respect. All right, sir, bless.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I see the time I running out, so you know I have to come back and come knock it again because I see the time I run. You see me, I say, them podcasts are tough, you know. You understand? But we have to keep it real. We keep it real. We no business. We are Jamaica. You're born at Jamaica. And the huge part in the world you live. And you not feel this way, Anja, though. You can't, if you pick up film that me, you're part of the evil. That coming like, you're coming like the axis of evil. We did in Germany at the time. Hitler and the henchmen. Andrew and the henchmen, them. You understand? You have some people who are like, man, yo, because I'm a love party. No. What him do to people if you don't sit down and think. Remember, you know, you have other people in Kingston and St. Ange and all over, them build place for people and them use the hillside and them use all kind of things. What am I do? When I'm going to keep them same way, I'm watch a house part and them are going to play some politics with it and say boom, bam, bam. Don't do that. Stop doing your foolishness. I remember him can't come nice up something now, you know, because I'm not telling you, know. Your actions speak louder than words. I will hold you by your action, brother. Yeah? So we don't talk. Before me leave, remember say, the time I wind up, you know. So, you support people that call me there, you know, see it, at the fifth, you know. Yeah, remember, you know, run things. See there? You see my man Joe over there, so smile. You see it? See me there? All right, watch this. See it? Remember, you know, Louis Culture Live, so I bring some culture. Spice up the thing, you know. Next year, at the big outside sitting event. So you soon see me talk about that. Half pint, you just call me, I soon call you back. Big up yourself. You know, greetings. You bring from job. Me a half pint of you have a talk on the year one of the day. Not true? Yeah, man. Brother, I soon call you back. See? Yeah, man. So I have a knock back half pint and now. Later, I talk to you, yeah? Me there, man. Keep it real, man. Don't some way up. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. All right, me I give you a call, yeah. Me know you can buy a ticket, man. Up, man. I remember, you know, when it's, hey, the amount of call, the amount of thing I do one time, you say it's unbelievable. Remember me have the foundation. The foundation dead there, you know. So no cut class, but me under pressure with that too. Remember a skill center me want build, you know, but we want to keep a big show and then donate back to that. So we are going, you know, but right now we have to touch some people and them it overwhelming for me like everybody call me one time and you know. Saying, but I said go. We there, we have to do things. That's why we have to balance out the people them to make sure we get a better Jamaica. Yeah? We there, yeah? Up. Remember the big thing, yeah? Remember, 80s, 90s, November the 5th. So you know when to talk to me from now. Time I run up. When I talk about, man, come call me right away, man. Ticket for your other, man. When I say, man, up. Me there, you know. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, Trish. Yeah, man. Foundation up, man. Yeah, say, man, everything around. Yeah, man. There, yeah? All right. Just there, I want to do some things, you know. Open the people, them eye. Later. Bless.